here. I'm an English teacher and welcome to my pronunciation series. Each time we meet, we're gonna eat something, drink something, and speak English. I'll take you around Hanoi to places where we can sit down, try our lovely drinks, taste a bit of everything. And of course, I have the pronunciation tool, share pronunciation tips while enjoying all the food and drinks. Today I'll take you to a very cute cafe on Taiha Street. Beautifully decorated, yummy cakes, tasty and colorful drinks. This is it, Amstel Coffee, 63 Taiha Street. Follow me. This is a small but hard to forget place. Look at the walls. The first time I was here, I was deeply impressed with the walls. Let's go upstairs. Up here you can find a quiet place where you can study, read, or surf the web. There's a pretty nice view of the street over here. I like to sit here because I love the wall behind me. Feels like I'm in Holland. I ordered matcha mint and tiramisu. It's gonna take a few minutes. Why don't we talk about pronunciation while waiting? Well, as a teacher of English and with my experience in studying abroad and traveling, I know how important it is to understand spoken English and to pronounce English in an understandable way. Today, in my very first video clip, I'm going to show you a brief overview of English pronunciation and share my own experience. As a Vietnamese speaker of English, I can't help comparing the two languages. And to me, the differences between Vietnamese and English are similar to the differences between a man and a woman. Let me tell you now. Vietnamese is like a man in a way that is very straightforward. A man, not always, but very often, says what he means and means what he says. Similarly, Vietnamese is spelled the way it is pronounced and pronounced the way it is spelled. But for English and women, the same thing hardly ever happens. A woman almost never says what she really means. If she says, I'm fine, that means she's not fine at all, and it's your fault. If she says, go away, that means please stay a little longer. Now let's get back to English. You see a similar situation. Things are not usually pronounced the way they look. Let's consider the following examples. I have this word, head, and then this word, which is heat. This one is read or read. It depends. This one is tear, or it can be tear. This word is beer. Oops, no. This word is bear. How about this? Beard. And this word is pronounced as here. But the past tense is heard. This one is heart. And finally, you have create. You see, things are not pronounced the way they look. You have EA in all the words, but each time this combination is pronounced a very different way. So, that's English pronunciation. Do remember that letters are different from sounds. 26 letters, but 44 sounds. Oh my god, and here comes my matcha mint and my tiramisu. Oh, it looks so tempting. I'm gonna try them right now. Matcha mint. It looks good and it tastes good too. The flavor is so real and tasty. And tiramisu, I'm gonna have a bite with chocolate and cream. Let's see. Yeah, it tastes so delicious. I feel so soft and delicate in my mouth. Now let's get back to our story of English and Vietnamese. Another outstanding difference between the two languages is one is very easy to predict, the other one is not. In Vietnamese, there are pronunciation rules. If you know the rules, you know exactly how to pronounce a word, even when it's a new word to you. However, it's not that easy in English. Try some. This word, it looks like quay, because when you have A and Y, you tend to think it's like A in day or say or play. But this word is actually pronounced as key. I have this one too. It looks like preface because you have pre here and face here. But no, this word should be pronounced as preface. Then, do you know this place in England? If you know this place, you should know how to pronounce it correctly too. It looks like green and which. But no, it is pronounced as Greenwich. You see, it's very hard to predict. So, if you want to pronounce a new word correctly, you have to check carefully and listen carefully. It'll take more time and effort, just like with a woman. You have to try harder to please her. Well, in learning pronunciation, the most important thing to do is listening. You need to listen to get the feelings of the language and to get your ears familiar to the sound, stress, and intonation. Think of how we learned Vietnamese. Did we invent the words and say them from the very beginning? No. We listened to people around us talking. We listened and listened and listened before we actually spoke our very first word. It's just the same for English. You need to listen to it before you actually speak it. I myself listen a lot. I listen to English as a student and also listen to English every day now. I listen to songs, movies, news, or cartoons. I love music and I learned a lot from songs. I actually started to love English because I love English songs. The next important thing to do if you're an adult learner of English is you need to understand the sounds of English. Knowing the sound symbols, understanding how to pronounce each sound, enable you to check and pronounce the words you say. Take this word as an example. It is spelled T-O-M-E and it's pronounced this way. 3 sounds. Ta, tool. Let's have another example with this word. How do you think you pronounce it? Let's check. It is pronounced like this. Stomach. Stomach. You see, if you clearly understand the sounds of English, you can do it all by yourself. Do remember that you need a good dictionary. For pronunciation, I advise you to use a monolingual dictionary, an English one. Oxford, Cambridge, Macmillan, or Longhand. Once you're able to check and pronounce the words yourself, you feel safe and confident. That's all for today, I guess. I hope you enjoyed the talk. There's so much more I want to talk to you about English. This is just the beginning. I'll be back. Goodbye.